Wrestling your way out of a cell phone contract may get a whole lot easier.
We get our very first peek at what Canadian Olympic athletes will be wearing on the podium, and police are searching for a thief who has stolen from some of Canada's bravest. Humber News starts now.
Hello, it's Wednesday, October 30th. Welcome to Humber News, coming to you live from the Broadcast Center here at the North Campus. I'm Xiao Li. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Natalie Hanneman. Ahead on our show, we have all of your news, sports, and entertainment highlights, as well as our 5-day weather forecast. But first, Xiao Li has our top story.
Hidden fees and shocking bills are par for the course for many Ontario cell phone users. But consumers will find out today whether new laws aimed at lowering phone bills will be passed. The province's Consumer Services Minister says if the bill is passed, it will allow users to cancel contracts after only 2 years without penalty. The minister also says providers will need to deliver clear contracts to consumers. The new code would also apply to those who signed contracts before the law changed. The Liberals need at least one more party on their side for this bill to pass.
Lawyers are in court today to appeal for the release of documents relating to Alessandro Lisi, Mayor Rob Ford's friend and occasional driver. Toronto police submitted a 480-page document to obtain a search warrant in Lisi's arrest. The document has not yet been made public and could contain information on Lisi's relationship to Mayor Ford. The lawyers represent several media outlets who say the document could be in the public interest. Justice Ian Nordheimer will make the decision today.
An elderly woman is dead after being struck by a vehicle in Toronto this morning. Police say the 70-year-old woman was crossing the street on Eglinton Avenue near Bathurst Street. The woman was rushed to hospital without any vital signs and was pronounced dead shortly after. Police have closed off Eglinton Avenue West between Bathurst Street and Ross River Road.
Toronto police continue to ask for help in the search for a missing elderly woman. In a media conference this morning, police released more information about Edith Gus Peltinovich, who has not been seen since Monday. Police say that she is bipolar and only speaks Spanish. The 72-year-old has been visiting her family in Toronto since the beginning of October. She's described as white, 5 feet tall, with a medium build, brown hair, and walks leaning to the right. Anyone with information is urged to contact police.
Ontario Provincial Police are looking for a man who they believe stole donations from the annual Remembrance Day Poppy Drive. The box went missing from a Tim Hortons in Simcoe early Monday morning. The poppies and the box had been dumped in the washroom, and the money raised for the Canadian Legion was gone. Police are looking for a white man in his 30s, about 5'7" with a medium build. He was last seen wearing a camouflage hat, blue jogging pants, a blue sweater, and white running shoes. Anyone with information is asked to call the OPP.
A winter wonderland at Casa Loma is among some of the plans to revitalize the historic mansion under its new management team, Liberty Entertainment Group. Rob Ford's executive committee voted unanimously on a 20-year deal that includes a plan to install a fine dining restaurant and banquet hall. The landmark was won by the Kiwanis Group for over 70 years before the city scrapped the agreement 2 years ago. Financial details have not yet been released, but City News reports that at least $7 million will be invested in the attraction. The proposed deal will be reviewed by City Council at their next meeting in November.
Pumpkin carving gets competitive at Humber's North Campus today. Sarah Ray has a spooktacular story.
Halloween is just around the corner, and Humber College has the right idea to celebrate. The pumpkin carving competition took place at the North Campus Student Center, where students had the chance to show Humber their creativity. The event was hosted by Humber's Students Federation, who also provided the pumpkins, carving utensils, and candy to give the contestants that extra boost. Second-year fashion arts student Christina Joanna says she's not one to think outside the box when it comes to being creative.
I plan on carving a traditional jack-o'-lantern.
The two winners with the best carvings will walk away with a pair of Leafs and Raptors tickets. Daniel Payson, Vice President of Student Life, told Humber News that the event was put on for students to get into the Halloween spirit.
And it's fun to get involved and meet new people, and
Humber's Halloween festivities are not over yet. Take part in the costume party held right here in the Student Center tomorrow at 9 p.m. Sarah Ray, Humber News.
Thanks, Sarah. The secret is out. Canada's Olympic and Paralympic uniforms for the 2014 Sochi Olympics have been unveiled. The Hudson's Bay Company has just revealed the red and white attire that will be worn by the athletes as the 100-day countdown to Sochi kicks off. HBC has been outfitting Canada's Winter Olympians since 2006. The athletes' training gear will be unveiled by Adidas on November 17th.
When we come back, we'll have more news from across the country and around the world. Rachel Landry will have the sports news, and we'll have your weather forecast with Vanessa Marciano.
You may have to rethink your Halloween festivities as we see a week full of clouds and scattered showers. I'll have more from your 5-day weather forecast after the break.